Well, what are you doing? Hmm? Littering that chair with fur. You. Yep, that's his mood today. I need to make coffee. I took the garbage out already. Picked up some yard junk. Even. It's kind of nice out. It's bright. It's blue skies. And then clouds out there. 52 degrees in the land. What are you doing? Trying to focus. Okay, we already got water in there. I put some markers where I fill the water up to, so I don't have to always kind of scooch down so I can see way back in there where the overflow. Oh, it doesn't want to focus on that. That's the overflow hole back there. My finger. So I've learned to fill my reservoir tanks up all the way as I get as much coffee made at one time as I can. Even put a mark in there, but it's not in the right spot. And then this is like hit the middle of that, you're good. All right, we got water. I need coffee. Coffee. We could do a lottery and see how long it's going to take me to finish this bag up. This was originally 700 filters. I've owned it for years. Finally, actually, sort of using it up. Morning, Jack. Okay, let's make another mark on the coffee. I'm keeping tabs on how many pots of coffee I can get out of this tub of coffee. So we're up to 13 now. 20. Coffee. I like this coffee. Some people were mentioning it, so I says, okay, I'll buy a tub. It was maybe $2 cheaper than the Starbucks I was buying. I should buy another thing of Starbucks and see how many pots. I don't think you get as many pots out of it though. I should. I'd have to do more research. 2 and there we go. 3 of these. 3/4 of a cup. All right. Tap the coffee out so it's level. Squeeze that back in. Hit the go button. Coffee's functioning. I'm here. Alright, what am I doing? I need to eat something. Alright. I'm okay. My only problems revolve around lots of money getting out of my problem with court. Housing court. And I'm not focusing on it. I've always been a bad adult. Alright, what am I gonna eat? Thank you. Oh. Cage-free eggs. I can barely make myself food. Don't roll away. Alright, what am I gonna do? Keep forgetting I have some onions. Where's the cheese? Cheese. Maybe I'll add some onions. I haven't done that yet. Keep forgetting I have them. Onions. I guarantee you this is about the first time I've done anything with an onion in this house in decades. Decades. All right. One onion. Let's put the onions back. Put that back. What the heck is that? Alright. Onions. What are we doing here? Cut the onion up. Which knife? Maybe that one? I just saw some interesting way that they cut the onion up. What was does that? I forget now. There's my cutting board. Okay. Onion. Okay. I think it was a technique for dicing up onions. Forget now. Let's see, how do I do this now? I don't need a lot of onion. So first, put this piece away. Oh, look at that. Half an onion will fit in the snack bag. Looks like. Maybe? Not quite. Not quite. So what if we cut that up? How was I going to do this? This way? Cut it this way. Did I turn the heat on? No. Oops, that's a lot. Can't do that. Let's do my... Gotta wait a second. Now it fits. Squeeze as much air out as you can. Okay, so what am I doing? That looks like a lot of onion. That's too much onion for one omelet, right? Alright, let's where's the other baggie I just had? Why that drawer does that, I don't know. Don't know. No. Coffee's done. Okay. Put that away. Alright. I guess guess I could leave that there. Now I can turn this on. Turn this off. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's dangerous. Get the wrong knife. Definitely the wrong knife. All right, what am I doing? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Don't rub your eyes. Put the knife down. Oh yeah, that was the thing somebody said about cutting onions. Have a candle nearby, and the smoke, they said the smoke from the candle would absorb the stuff that gets in the air from the onion and makes you cry. So the smoke will catch that gas, that vapor in the air. Now that I would be willing to try. Okay, we got some onion. I think I might want to cut these up a little more. Okay. Yeah, cut these up some more. A little too big. I can't even think about it. It's been so long since I had an omelet out at the restaurant, I can't even think how the onions come in that omelet. All right. All right, that's good enough. All right, so I guess I should put some oil in there. Where is my... I don't know. Where's my butter knife? Butter knife. Universal tool. No serrations. Oh, I could have had butter. I'm not thinking. I actually have butter in the house. Totally forgot. Totally forgot. I could have used real butter. Alright, what are we doing? Alright. Do I have any meat? There's some sausage. Should probably throw that hot dog out. Is this any good? Bratwurst in your omelet. Okay. Why not? All right. Let's try some bratwurst in the omelet. Let's cut this up. Gotta sharpen these knives. Not too sharp. Okay, that worked. Oh, let's do it this way. It's safer. Oh, come on. Dull knife. Oh, dangerous. 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 Figure out where my sharpening stuff is at. All right, let's yeah, hear that sizzle. Hey, Putty Cat. Kahlua, yeah, well, I had Kahlua, but I used it all up. I don't have money to buy Kahlua. Yes, I love coffee and Kahlua. So if you want to donate to the Kahlua Fund, go ahead. I won't turn you down. All right, so, okay, we got some, I don't even know what I'm doing. No clue. There's stuff everywhere. I need my spatulas. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make my omelet thing, so I don't know. I got onion. I remembered I had onion, so it's like, okay, let's do some onion. Just a little, crisp them up a little bit. I think I need another plate, maybe not. Cheese. Cheese. All right. Add vodka, just a splash. Yeah. I don't know if I have any vodka. I might. All right, put that away. Okay, let's put this food away. Where's my blending? I don't really want to do much with these onions, just a little cooking of them. Should I just pour the eggs right in there? Maybe I should just pour the eggs right into the onions, right? I don't know. No, there's my egg cup. Whoa, I made a mess. I need a napkin now. All right, let's finish the egg mess up first. Oh, did I find a big ass horsefly up here yesterday, man? I sent him to La La Land. Sucked him up with the vacuum. Here's how we make eggs. Power tools, baby. Shouldn't have taken that off the heat. Stupid. Okay. trying to make breakfast. I let the pan get cold. Stupid. Not thinking. Not thinking. It'll get there. Pepper. Oops. Nasty dripping. Nasty dripping. Drip, I dripped, I dripped, I dripped. Well, that's the real cat. I want to remember to show him a video of a really amazing car build. These two guys have been on this project for 3 years building this car and an engine. They built a custom engine. There's never been one, I don't think. Well, maybe there was a couple. That was it. Where's the, oh. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. It's 50 degrees, blue sky. I think I better do this. Put the meat in. No. Otherwise it's not. That's a lot of meat. I'm glad I only cut that much up. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a apparently Ford teased at making this engine once, a V10 with 4 valve heads, a 40 valve V10. These guys made one. And then they bought a wrecked Lincoln and put it in a wrecked front wheel drive Lincoln. And it's wild. I don't know why this guy's channel doesn't have more views. Alright, tearing up the cheese here. Alright, we got cheese bits torn up. All right, what are we doing? I'm gonna put this cheese in there now. I never got coffee yet. Let's see if I can pour some coffee. Made it. Okay. Is it hot enough though? No. Oh yeah, I never bought cream, did I? Heat that up for a second. So the coffee is where's my fork at? Alright. Got the garbage out. I picked up some yard junk. Focusing around here. I got onions in there today. It's gonna be a treat. It's gonna be a treat. Okay, coffee's ready. Okay. Right. What do you think? Do you think that's cooked enough? Coffee. Holy crap, Steve. Did anyone see that northern Michigan had a massive ice storm? 3 million acres are damaged up there. 3 million acres of forest are damaged up there. People have no power. Massive ice storm, northern Michigan. Like, what the frick? I did not hear this, but I haven't been watching a lot of news. All right. Okay. Food is done. coffee. There's the grub. Ooh. Coffee, sugar. Sugar. Maybe it's the wrong container, I don't know. Alright. Cream. Did I say that I needed to buy cream? I think this is the last of it. I might get one more out of it. Okay, I'll get one more. Okay, push that back. First sip of coffee. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, my legs. My legs are tired. Oh my. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine, friend? Okay, let's see how this tastes with onion. Onion. I can smell the onion. What's everybody else up to? Blue skies. Hey, Fredo. Hi, how you doing? Okay. I'm gonna eat. Okay. Onion, yes. Give it some kick. Maybe some hot sauce? Oh, that's nasty. That needs to get cleaned. The tops on these things can get mighty nasty. Some dollops of Frank's hot sauce. Just a little bit of heat. Oof. Need a charger. Oh. I was going to show you. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of video I need to listen to. So if you're into cars, you need to watch these guys. They got lots more to come. But they made their car drive. This car is amazing.
3 years ago, we set out with a dream to create the elusive 4-valve V10 engine that Ford teased the public with in the late 90s and early 2000s. The Boss 351 was the first showcase of the 40-valve, with enough torque to instantly melt the tires. Then, Ford put a 4-valve V10 in a low, sleek 4-door concept called the 427 concept. The next vehicle to get the 40-valve was the perfect vehicle for Ice Cube to catch a bullet train, the Shelby Cobra concept, aka Project Daisy. And finally, and probably the closest the 40-valve has made to production, was the Shelby GR1. From insider sources, this car even had some crash simulation and emission work on the dyno, but sadly, it was killed. And that was the last we saw of the 4-valve V10. However, Ford did produce 1 million 2-valve and 3-valve V10 engines for trucks, vans, and SUVs. So we asked ourselves, could we take one of these existing V10 engines, fabricate our own 4-valve heads, and bring this unicorn engine to life? And so our journey began. We started with V8 4-valve.
Seriously, if you're into cars, you need to watch. Go find these guys. Their channel is called Build It Yourself. They're up in the Detroit area. Everybody's quiet. A list of videos I need to listen to.
Here's more as Lucas Merrick of the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. Thank you so much for joining us for this morning. And Lucas, can you describe how widespread the tree damage is in your area? Have you seen any kind of ice event like this before?
Around 3 million acres of northern Michigan forest has been impacted by the ice storm. Close to 1 million acres of this state is state forest land. There are treetops, limbs, and whole trees laying on the ground everywhere. No, I've never seen an event as big or as devastating as this. There are acres and acres of trees basically just snapped in half.
Wow, and did a lot of those trees, or at least some of them, impact the roadways and the state parks, and even some hiking trails and campgrounds, I would assume, has been impacted?
Yes, many of the state forest roads and 2 tracks throughout the forest system remain impassable, blocked by downed trees and debris. Hiking trails and campgrounds are currently being assessed by staff. Many of these places are still physically blocked and are just plain hazardous to enter at the moment. Our goal is to get the larger state park, campgrounds, and trail systems up and running first.
We still are just so astonished by some of the video, and we've never seen anything like that either, of course. And do you know if any of the timber can be salvaged, and will this debris become a wildfire hazard, do you think?
Well, absolutely. These areas can be salvaged. We have staff assessing the heavily damaged areas first. The dead, woody debris will have many positive impacts for Michigan forests, but these treetops and branches, they will begin to dry out, and the potential for intense ground fires will increase throughout the next several years.
I have to ask you here, those trees that have been snapped then, are all those trees then going to die that have been snapped? Will they grow back? But what happens to them?
Well, we're going to continue to gather information and assess our priorities. Many of the trees that have been snapped in half will die.
And then what's next? Is there a timeline for your crews on how long clearing, repairing, and replanting could take in these forest areas? You have about 30 seconds.
Road clearing will likely last into the summer or early fall, optimistically, especially in the more remote areas of the forests. The salvage sales are going to take up to about a year to complete, and it will take about 2 years after the salvage sales before we start getting seedlings into the ground. The damage from the storm will have a significant impact on our planning and operation.
It's crazy storm. Wow. It's devastating. Oh my. That's a neat trick. I never heard of that. Website that she used. But yeah, you just have to get lucky, I think. Or she lied and she faked it on the video and paid for all 3 seats. Oh, Imperial Wing. I always feel like I have to salute you with that name. I was just playing a video. I don't know if you saw any. 3 million acres of trees in the upper peninsula of Michigan got damaged from an ice storm. 3 million acres. So let's see here. I always like references. Okay, open a Chrome up. How's LA today? Oh, this is the wrong place probably. Let's see here. Let's go here. How many acres is our county? Area. Doesn't give us acres. And I forget how many acres are in a square mile. Acres per square mile. 64? Is that right? 640. Cleveland Monsters. Yes, the Cleveland Monsters. The hockey team. Well, now they're just called, yeah, the Cleveland Monsters. Originally, they were kind of called the Lake Erie Monsters, but they changed that. So 640 acres. So here's a calculator. Let's put in, oh, I don't know the number here. Stop that. How do we get back? Oh, done, sorry. How many acres are in 1,200 square miles? So we'll go back to 1,200 square miles area. 1, 2, 3, 0 is 787,000 acres. So the amount of area damaged in Upper Peninsula, Michigan is like four counties are damaged. It's a pretty big area. Canaxa. Uh-oh. Oh, that's dangerous. I touched the hot sauce. Do not rub your eyes with hot sauce. You will be in the hospital. You can lick your fingers, though. Oh my God, that's dangerous. I rub my eyes a lot. You would have seen some screaming. Oh, there was a funny map. People, because of all this shenanigans, somebody made a funny map of North America. I don't think I have it on the other. Anyway. Why are we our own worst enemies? Hi, Laura. Rock and roll radio. Oh, Real Cat. I just showed people a video, this guy's YouTube channel. You like cars. You like Ford cars, right? Well, these guys built a serious Ford car. A unicorn. A one of one. All right, here's the video. I just showed it, people, but I'll show it again. Come on here. Where is it? I just had it. I'll go back here. I've been following these guys.
4-valve Cobra heads.
I've been following these guys a little. They're up in the Detroit area. So if you were able to get up to, say, the Woodward Dream Cruise this year, you'll probably get to see this car. Here's their channel. It's called Build It Yourself. Okay. Anyhow, they made a V10 4-valve engine and dropped it in a late model Lincoln Continental that was front wheel drive. You need to go look at this project. 3 years they've been working on this project. They actually take the car out in this video and drive it for the first time. They made their own heads. They did all kinds of stuff. Until you see this cool car. This is a cool car. This is an amazing build. I'm amazed their channel's not bigger. What was what? Yeah, they made their own V10, not diesel, V10, 4 valve heads, 4 valves per cylinder, 40 valve V10 gas naturally aspirated engine. And they put it in a Lincoln Continental, a late model Lincoln Continental that was front wheel drive and made it rear wheel drive with a 6-speed. Go find their channel. Build it yourself. That's the channel name. Go look at the project. It's amazing. These two young guys up in Detroit are smart. They're into 3D printing. They're selling some swag. I think that's where they're making some money. These guys are some smart freaking dudes. Holy crap. They got some pretty good skills. What was I looking for? These guys are freaking dudes. Holy crap. You put a picture up on your YouTube channel? I don't see any car pictures. Next Hoonigan. Go watch that video of them putting the final touches on the car. Yeah, that's the name of the channel. There. Jake and Diego. Three years. I mean, they've been. You could watch the whole series. You put it in. Oh, posts. I know you said something. I always forget to look at that. Why do you need to take the picture down? Yeah, that's a lot of work, that's for sure. Yeah, I know it takes a lot of effort, real cat. I mean, these guys, they cut a lot of sheet metal out of this car because they had to put a tunnel in it for a drive shaft. You know, it was a front wheel drive Lincoln. It's now rear wheel drive. They're pretty amazing dudes. When you get to see them drive it, the smiles on their faces are this big. They are so freaking happy. They can't wait to put it on a dyno now and see how much it's putting out at the wheels. probably got insane torque numbers. That's why my friend built for his one Chevy tow van years ago when he was putting his tow van together. Back then he was pulling a 20, 25 or 28 foot offshore race boat, to different meets. So he put a serious tow van together, and he wanted torque. He's an engine builder. So he put a big block Olds motor together in the Chevy van. Crazy torque. He could smoke the tires in that van from here to Florida. Crazy fast, crazy torque. Watch the smiles on these guys' faces. Just watch that video and you will get some energy. Just send me a message, Laura. Go to the link in my bio, the link tree. Send me a contact email, and I'll send you some links. Hey, Ice. What's up this early evening in Europe? Does Trump want to buy Serbia? Oh yeah, bear numbers are always higher, yeah. Oh my gosh, Ice. I hope trusting Putin is a joke. Why would you trust a murdering, savage piece of crap? Oh. It's easy, Laura. I'll show you. Where are we at? You go to the link in my bio. Go to the channel. That's not it. I touched the wrong thing. Go to my channel. Right there, link tree. Touch the link. Open it. You get a new web page. with buttons. You'll get this message to close. Oh, that was a. Where's the message? Just close that. Cookie preferences, and there's your links. YouTube, Venmo, PayPal, right down here at the bottom. Click contact. You gotta go through this. This is a security thing. It's a new thing they're doing, I guess. What is this? Contact me. This is somebody was saying they were having trouble with this the other day. Okay, I've got to investigate this. I got to fix this. Somebody was saying they had trouble the other day. What's going on here? Oh, you're just getting two choices, I think. Okay. So touch the email, shockingguysroadcrew@gmail.com. Touch it. Restore mail. You followed a link that requires an app. Mail. All right, hold on. Let me see here. What's going on? Show in App Store. What mail? Maybe they're talking about the native iPhone, Apple Mail. It never did that before. Okay. I don't know. I guess that maybe I never clicked on it. That's all you gotta do. Is it should open up your mail account or whatever, or you can just copy it and type it in, or mail link. Yeah, I don't think I ever clicked it because I haven't tested those buttons in a while. So yeah, it'll open your mail. I mean, I have Gmail on this phone, but maybe I have to set a preference up differently. But maybe it wants to open the native. I'll have to look into that. But anyhow, you can see the name there. Shocking Guys Road Crew at Gmail. Or Instagram. Or X. I get lots of messages there, so I always pay attention to those. So, Imperial, are you talking to text when you do your chat? One word that I find my phone will not recognize when I talk to text. It will not recognize the word so. Every time I say so, it types out sell. I've tried talking to it differently. Doesn't compute. Well, because it's it said male king, and I'm like, how did you get male king from typing? That doesn't sound like something. Anyhow. Oh, hey, Linda. Have you noticed that too, Linda? I mean, that's the worst word that I say somewhat frequently, and it will not produce it when you talk to text. It will not produce it. He's doing his cat thing after being out all night. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. That's snugglier than the chair. Oh, Baltimore Brogue. They send me back a giant question mark. My friend Kathy, I love when I'm around her because she has this New England accent that really comes out sometimes. It's just awesome sounding. For around here, it's awesome sounding. All right, I gotta get my ass downstairs and really focus. Getting screaming phone calls because I'm just messing up. $52 degrees and blue skies. Things are starting to grow again. Doesn't change your accent. Did I send you that video, Laura? Linda, about that big project in Baltimore that got built and it's like a ghost town? I sent you I think I sent you a link on the video. Wow, what a big project, and I never watched it all. Yeah. '59 in LA? No, it's still early. You're not in LA. I forget. Where are you at exactly, Imperial? Are you in Orange County or LA? Oh. Anaheim. I thought you were down there. Oh my ice. Um, did you see the chase the other night down there, Imperial? Last night, was it? Apparently they shot the guy dead. Crazy shit, man. Yeah, I think that was it on that weird little road. I forget the name it was called. Cruise ship docks in the form. Surprised. Oh, yeah. I want to look at it. I mean, it's a shame. It looks like a gorgeous project. 12 years now, all hand carved. Oh my gosh, Laura, that's a commitment. Yes. Yeah, I mean, Baltimore and Cleveland are somewhat similar cities. At our peak, we both had almost 1 million people. Um, I think Baltimore has more population than we do now. We both lost a lot. We were both big steel towns. Um, you know, lots of industry. A few bad apples. Port Covington. Yeah, I don't know much about Baltimore. I've only been there a few times. Bought a bunch of stuff from some big auctions I went to years ago. This was in the 80s, I guess. Um, Went to some big auctions, in the shipyard areas. Brought back lots of stuff to sell. Definitely a rougher city than Cleveland, I think. You know, I remember leaving. I don't know when this was. Long, quite a few years back. I don't remember. Anyhow, I went to D.C. Then I went up to. Maybe I was on one of my. It's probably when I was driving, chauffeuring those people to D.C. I went up to Baltimore to the casino, the horseshoe, and I think I went there and ate dinner or something. I forget. Anyhow, when I left, getting to a highway to get to 270 to get out of there to head back here, there was no easy way, if I remember. I ended up driving through some sketchy neighborhoods. That's all I remember. It was late at night. Finding my way on my maps on my own, not knowing the city at all. I want to go to Montana. Well, that'll cost you. You could rent a house cheaper somewhere else. All All right, I'm gonna hang up. I've got to go function. Maybe I'll put you guys on down there when I get down there. Oh, I went through some sketchy neighborhoods to get to a highway, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy figuring it out from that casino the way I went in the dark. I just using my maps, and all I know is I know sketchy neighborhoods when I'm in them, and yeah, um, uh, not something really normal people should ever do. I should have taken a more roundabout way, I guess, to get on a highway and been a little safer. All the lighting in your Scrooge project. Yeah, that's just little tiny wire and LEDs and a glue gun, right? Oh, there's got to be lots of stuff out there for you people. Same with the train people. They've got all kinds of product out there for that, building their train sets for lighting. Yep. Um, haven't done much of that, but I know kind of what they do. Yep. But a miniature house, that would be even trickier probably than the train stuff. Yep. How to hide the wires, you gotta. Yep. All right, everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I've just got yelled at on the phone because I'm screwing up here with this whole house thing. He wants to evict me so bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Ciao. CheckyourSmokeAlarms.com. Peace.